Luke chapter 1 verse 5. There was in the days of Herod, the king of Judea, a certain priest named Zacharias, after the course of Abia, which is one of the bloodlines of Abia, which is Abijah, which is here. This one. Abijah here. Here. And then you have the 16 of Eliezer. And then you have the 8. Let me see. Into a. Then you have the 8 of Ithamar. And Abijah is here. So that was the forefather of Zacharias. And his wife was of the daughters of Aaron also. And her name was Elizabeth. Right. So both sides, John the Baptist was of the same father, which is Aaron, and that's why I put the picture here. He's from Aaron, and he's from David. Okay, so let me finish this off because this is totally not what I wanted. Okay, I think I read all these scriptures already. Chronicles, Malachi, Numbers, 2 Chronicles 38. The rulers of the house of Yahweh. Okay, well, that's why. By the way, this picture is from this scene, Matthew chapter 3, verse 17. This picture here, which I just showed. This one is from Matthew chapter 3, verse 17. Well, Matthew 3 and 13, which is... Maybe here? No? Matthew chapter 3 verse... Oh no, it's 13. Nah. What? What am I doing? Matthew 3:13. Okay. Matthew chapter 3 verse 13. Then cometh Yahushua from Galilee to Jordan unto John to be baptized by him. John is a Levite, and therefore the bloodline of the high priests, the high priest Aaron, and therefore the Most High used him to make way for, because the Most High always used the priest. Well, not always, but he did use the, because sometimes he used the, well, let me see. How you call him again? Samuel. He actually used Samuel, yeah. So, but in order to anoint King David, he did do that. And Samuel's bloodline is amongst the Levites. You can find them there. I did a video about that already. But yeah, because I'm thinking about now where it is now, and I'm thinking, damn, where was it again? I think First Chronicles 6, maybe. Yeah, the sons of Levi. And then you had, here he is, and the sons of Samuel. See, he's the Levi, because it says right here. It starts here with the sons of Levi. This whole chapter is Levi, and then you have the sons of Merari, and the sons of Samuel, which is Vashni and Abiah, but his name is Joel in another here. Well, it's the same name. It's not this one specifically. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, this is it. Samuel and Joel, and then Heman, because it says here Samuel, which is the son. Joel is the son of Samuel, and Heman the singer. Here you have it here. Let me see, where was that again? First Samuel 1:1. Then you have what's it again, boy? Damn it, I don't know anymore for now. If I turn off the video, I'm going if I pause the video and I look for it, then I'll find it. But yeah, you will see this name and you will see the name, but it's him. Oh, I think it's here. Elkanah. Let me see. Ah, yeah, Elkanah. Right. And then you have Jeroham. Elkanah, Jeroham here, and then Elihu, if I'm correct. I think it was this one, and then Toha. Yeah, Tohu. The names are spelled different, by the way. Elihu, and then Tohu, the son of Zub, and Nephilatite. The son of Zub, as you can see, Zub here, and yeah, and there comes another Elkanah, and another Elkanah, and another Joel, and another Joel, all the same names, but eventually it goes back to the son of Levi through Kohath. Right. Right, and then you have here, let me see, Numbers 3. And then you have here Gershom, Kohath, and Merari. And from Kohath came Amram, and from Amram came Moses and Aaron. Aaron and Moses, sorry. And he came from this one, Izahar. Oh shit, I clicked it away. Oh damn it. Yeah, Izahar. Right. Samuel the prophet. Okay. Okay, let me go on. But he was Levi. Right. So, what am I doing here again? Oh yeah, Matthew. So Matthew chapter 3. Oh boy. Matthew 3 and then cometh Yahushua from Galilee to Jordan unto John to be baptized of him. He made the way for him, because the Most High, he sanctioned him, right? But John forbade him, saying, I have need to be baptized of thee, and comest thou to me? Because he knew who he was looking at. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Suffer it to be so now, for thus it becometh us to fulfill all righteousness. Then he suffered him. It's designed by Yahweh to go that way. The Levi needs to, and the priest Levi needs to sanctify him. And Yahushua, when he was baptized, went up straightway out of the water, and lo, the heavens were opened unto him, and he saw the Spirit of Yahweh descending like a dove and lighting upon him. Just like how King Solomon was anointed. Yeah, funny. In 1 Kings 1 or 2, or I forgot which chapter. And lo, a voice from heaven saying, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Which is this picture right here. Basically. And the chariot up there. Because people might be asking, like, so why you got a spaceship over there? Well, it says right here. So, this one right here. And I typed in, if you look up the word the cloudy in the cloudy pillar in Exodus chapter 33, on purpose I didn't put it because I would want the person to read. I'm making a video anyway. But you will see a word, theopantic cloud. Okay, let me just go to it. Now, if you go to the book of Exodus chapter 33, Exodus 33 and 9 actually, sorry. And it came to pass, as Moses entered into the tabernacle, the cloudy pillar descended and stood at the door of the tabernacle. And this is the tabernacle, by the way. It stood at the door of the tabernacle. This is the door of the tabernacle, but this is the door also. But yeah, I think it stood here. Well, above here in the air. And Yahweh talked with Moses from out of that chariot. Because if you look up this word, the cloudy, as I typed in here, then you will see the word theopantic. So I clicked on this one, Hebrew 60:51. Hebrew 60:51. It says cloud, cloudy, cloud mass of theopantic cloud. Now if you look up this word theopantic, it says a visible manifestation to humankind by, in this case, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And he did it also on Mount Sinai. He showed himself. Did you see these cave monkeys? They know. That's one of the reasons why they're going to get exterminated, because Esau knows. He has all this wisdom, and yet he refuses. He's like, nope. That's why he's going to get exterminated. That's one of the reasons. Because he knows. This motherfucker knows. The children of this world, which are the children of darkness, they are wiser than the children of light. We don't know shit. You're stupid. So funny. But anyway, Theopanti. The Theos means God. To show. That's what the word means. He shows himself. And what was that? Well, I typed in therefore. If you want to Google that word theopantic definition and read what? And then I want you, okay. And then I want you to Google the word theopantic definition and read what it says. And afterward, you need to read this. Luke chapter 9, verse 28. But I want you to focus on the 34th verse, sorry. And this part, in the 31st verse and this part. And they feared as they entered into the cloud. Okay? So now do you know what they entered into? Dope, isn't it? I actually wrote something different, but I just typed in dope. Because I said, whoever told you that the reading was boring? And then you have here, which is Luke 9 and 28. I'll read it there, sorry. Luke 9 and 28. So let me... Don't have it here. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is the last one. Luke 9:28. And it came to pass after 8 days. After what? And it came to pass about the 8th day after these sayings. Yahushua took Peter and John and James and went up into a mountain to pray. And as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered. Shapeshifter. Because they say like reptiles can shapeshift. They would call the Lord a reptile. Because they say that the scripture says that he has skin like beryl. That's not his skin. That's talking about the garment. And I don't think it's his skin. It says he had the body of body here on but they say skin. Sorry, it's not Luke. It's Daniel. What again? 10. I don't know if it's 10. Is it 10? Yeah, it's 10. So his body also was like the beryl. Now beryl is this thing. Is a green stone, but people say that this is his body and therefore he is a green reptile alien. These people are stupid, but they do say things like that, man. And then they teach, talking about, yeah, there's reptiles, man, in the spaceships, man. They shapeshift, man. The Lord shapeshift, because it shows you right here. Here, it doesn't say that. It says transfigured. It doesn't say that. It actually says it here, transfigured here. This word. Transform. That's the thing. So the Lord can transform. And they say reptiles transform. These people. Anyway, I know exactly what they're saying. They're saying that these reptilians, that spaceship reptilians and they're full of fucking dog feces, man. They're devils. And the irritating thing is Esau knows exactly what the hell he's talking about. But he's a devil. So he makes certain things to wherewith other people that are stupid will not think further. They can't because they're too dumb. And the Most High made him stupid like that. Because the Most High don't want you. This is what Esau teaches. See? Because he's a devil. That's what he does. Or with a big head, which is the afro hair here. Oh boy. Yeah, screw that word. Silhouette? Yeah, I thought so. No, man, I spelled it. Probably a goddamn French word. I hate that shit. But anyway, this is an alien. An alien head. This is it. I want to get the black one actually. Oh, I just saw it. This one. But then, if you take away his face, it's going to look like a big round head. Or if you have a shadow, if you have a person with an afro, and then they have a shadow, when you look at the shadow, it looks like his head is big. Yeah, this one. See? I was actually looking for this one. But yeah, this one. But this but yeah, this one actually. But yeah, it looked like his head is big. Like he has a big alien head. And the woman too. Look like an alien head. Kind of funny. But yeah, that's what these devils say. That's what these devils say that it is. The alien head and stuff like that. It's this. This is what it's talking about. That's the angels. The angels have the afro hair. Yeah. And the one that is the reptile with the green body. I don't even want to say it. But yeah, the Lord has on a green garment, but his skin color is as polished brass, burned brass. In Revelation chapter 1, it says burned brass, but yeah, it's the same thing. Polished brass is the same thing. It's dark brown, and burned brass is darker brown. You know, you can say black if you want to. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. As long as you know it's so-called black man, and as long as you know it's not no tanned, okay? It's no fucking tanned, because tanned is just the racist way of saying brown. It's just the racist way of saying brown, and yeah. Orange. Yeah, what I'm looking for. Damn it, paint. This is tan paint. This is another form of tan paint, but yeah. Beige is also beige. But that's not what it is. It's just a form of brown, you know. But anyway. Going on. So his arm and his feet like was what? And his arm and feet like in color to polished brass, but his body was like the barrel. So people, they grab this literally and then say, "Oh yeah, the green body, alien man." It's just people are you know, whatever. Anyway, his countenance was altered and his raiment was white and glistering. So it was like this. Mystique. This one, I think. This one. Yeah. See the clothing? See the clothing? Anyway. So, He altered his body, everything, and his raiment was white as and glistering, yeah,
Glister.
sparkles, sparkles. Funny word. Here, like this one, sparkles all over the place. Yeah, these. Oh, yeah, that is it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, whatever. Just these little sparkles, man. You know. Let me go on. And behold, there talked with him two men, which were Moses and Elijah, which was the greatest prophet of them all, and also Moses was the unofficial king of Israel. And I always forget the scripture. I have no idea how it's possible. I think it's here, 32. Then it's 31. 30. Wow. Okay. Maybe 33 then. Wow. Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 4. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jeshurun. These devils wrote it like that, but anyway, I don't care. When the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together. Jeshurun is Israel. Because the reason I get angry is because he put this here. But if I'm correct in the Hebrew, it does say actually Jeshurun. Exodus, let me see, Exodus 1. But it's to the spirit of the, no, Deuteronomy. To the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it's done like that. So I have no problem with that. I just hate Esau. He's a devil. Because the thing is, Yashadawan. Right. It does say Jeshurun, but still, which is a poetical name for Israel. It's a symbolic name for Yashar Allah. Here. Oh, yeah, it says right here. And symbolic name for Israel, describing her ideal character. It's also some kind of secret scripture. It looks like it because, I don't know, any person that I ever talked to that I know of that I can actually remember right now. Maybe I talked to somebody and I forgot. Sorry about that. But they don't know this scripture. It's like, huh? You don't see it? Yeah, they don't. I don't know. Because it doesn't say it openly like that, like easy to look at it and be like, oh, it's talking about the nation of Israel. Because it says, when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were together, he was the king. So he was the unofficial king, the first king of Israel. Unofficial. But official here, but unofficial as... Yeah, I don't know how to explain that, man. But yeah, it's written here, but nobody really called him King Moses. that's the... is that the official part of... Well, I don't know. The point is, nobody called him king, but he was the king. That's the point. And he's the one that set up governments and stuff like that through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the spirit that he put on his father-in-law, which is in the book of Exodus 18, if I'm correct. Yeah, here it is. Here, from 13 until 20, if I'm correct. Oh no! Yeah. Here, till 27. If you want to, you can read that if you have the time for yourself. If you want to, you can read it for yourself if you have the time. Sorry. Right. So going back to Luke chapter 9, verse 30. Moses also represents the law, and Elijah represents the prophets, the prophecy, and stuff like that. And I remember the elder apostle Tahar saying that no, he actually made them come. Right. Who appeared in glory and spake of his decease, which he should accomplish at Jerusalem. He was speaking of his death. But Peter and they that were with him were heavy with sleep. They couldn't really stay awake. And when they were awake, they saw his glory and the two men that stood with him. So they just woke up like, huh? Who's that? Because they were sleepy as hell. And it came to pass, as they departed from him, Peter said unto Yahushua, Master, it is good for us to be here. And let us make 3 tabernacles, because he wanted to honor Moses and Elijah also. One for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah. Not knowing what he said. He was just sleepy, man. He was like, let's make 3. One for you, and because, it's like being drunk. He just woke up. And he started talking right away. While he thus spake, there came a cloud. This is that cloudy pillar that's mentioned in the book of Exodus chapter 33 verse 9, and overshadowed them. And they feared as they entered into the cloud. That's this. That's what they entered into. That. They entered into it. That's why I put that there. And there came a voice out of the cloud, which was the theopantic. I clicked it away? No, I didn't. Okay. This was it. Visible manifestation. Visible manifestation of, in this case, Yahweh. When there came a voice out of the cloud, saying, This is my beloved Son, hear him. Right. Okay. So yeah, there you have it. I think I'm done actually. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, because here I actually wrote something, but then I took it away because I was talking about So after you done read this, look how fun this is. Yeah, how fun this is to figure it out. And then I wrote, and who said that reading was boring? And then I laughed. I remember this laugh from this guy Highlander, my Highlander, which is, and also my Raiden. Highlander, this guy, his name is Lamb, something with Lamb. Lambert. Yeah. I see they make a new movie of this. I want to see it. I'm on an old school Highlander type shit. That shit was dope, man. And what more? Raiden. Yeah, Raiden. This guy. Yeah, Raiden. He played that one back in the days. Shit was funny. But yeah, it's all good. Right. So that was that laugh. But it's not his laugh. I laugh like that, but I saw him laugh like that. So every time when I laugh, I think of him. Because he thought he laughed that way too. But I didn't get it from him. I saw it. I was like, huh? So yeah, every time, sometimes, I think of this guy. It's in my head because I like that movie anyway. Highlander. Here's a manga. I love this one. Here you can see that Esau will spread the disease. This one. Virus, I think. I think it's a virus. Highlander. So if you then therefore go to here.
Hey yo, welcome back.
Shut up. I think it's here. Where they was talking about the virus that Esau is making it here.
That they almost must have made it.
Okay, he's talking over it. And then she said, "You're making us sick? You sick bastards." So yeah, but anyway, if you watch this movie, the manga, you need to watch the manga. Not need to, but yeah, Just watch the manga. It's just oh, look at it here. I didn't even see that. It's around here somewhere. Oh, not too far. Yeah, it's here. I know exactly, kind of right here. I know exactly where it is.
In Rome.
Check this out. Damn, I don't have the subtitles. He said that's how they do in Rome. These people, the Japanese people that made this movie, this manga, they know exactly that these Caucasus people that are making these diseases, because it's just she gonna say it because it says it right here, right?
It was under orders.
A sick making it all. It can't be. Son of a bitch. You've been making it all
You've been making it all along?
along, right here.
Right here? And then he says
Under orders.
it was just orders. I'm just following orders, right? And then
Why?
these are the medication thing. So they have the virus and they give out they sell the, how you call the thing, man? The medicine. They make the virus and then they sell you the medicine. And this is a manga from 2007.
How could you?
But you know what the funny thing is? When you first watch these things, you don't know. And then later on, you see this virus disease, you be like, these fucking, yeah, they knew it too. They know. Oh, my motherfucker. Fuck them. That's why all of them gotta pay.
Do that. Because this is how it is in Rome.
Because this is how it is in Rome. This is what they're doing. They are the ones that are making the diseases, and then they're gonna sell you the vaccine, medications and stuff like that, whatever. They're gonna sell you that. But you should watch this. It's well, not should, but I like it. I love it actually, and yeah, it's Highlander, so it's from the old school, and I believe that these are Jacob descendants. You know, I don't believe that the cave monkey was here in Europe doing all those dope type of things. They was raping animals in the caves, and now they marry them with the Bible in hand. They're the only people in the history of history itself that took the Bible and then started marrying dogs and stuff like that. Get the hootenanny out of here. It's not them. It's us. I believe it's us. So therefore I loved it. Even before I knew that we were Israelites, I always liked this thing. It's dope. And of course, the manga. Which, yeah, this is just a side quest. Has nothing to do with the scriptures. It has to do with our history, but yeah, I can't prove that. But I just know that these devils are liars, and they were not the glorious ones in Europe. They was raping animals, man. What the fuck you talking about, man? Fuck, they got shit. They're great devils, thieves. Which, yeah, I think I'm done. And then with that, I will say Shalom. This is what they got from the Bible. This is, what is this? Okay, I'll watch this afterward. I'm not talking about specifically this. I just saw this thing and I thought it was actually her. But I looked and now I see some people turning into an animal or something like that, like a tiger. Okay, cool. But anyway, that's the shape-shifting thing. It's actually in the Bible. And yeah. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.